in the continued development agenda of this great state.
Thank you so much for joining us for another episode of Gateway Diary. I am Victoria Oniaye. Today on the program, we'll highlight some of Governor Dapo Abiodun's strides in improving the economic growth and development of Ogun State, his efforts in impacting lives, and his dedication to enhancing the welfare of the people. Here are the highlights of what to expect. The Ogun State government begins distribution of electric motorbikes to interested citizens. Members of the Amalgamated Commercial Tricycle and Motorcycle Owners, Repairers, Riders and Owners Association are now picking up their keys. Revenue generation in Ogun is about to reach new heights as Prince Dapo Abiodun and Customs Controller General Bashir Adeniyi visit the proposed site for the Customs Zonal Office and Training School. Plus, a closer look at the newly reconstructed Old Bank, Orita Meje Koka Junction, Oluomo Spur Road. We have details of all these stories and more in a moment. Those are your news headlines across the state. Now let's begin with our first story. When Prince Dapo Abiodun, the governor of Ogun State, initiates a project, he does so with the primary aim of improving the lives of the residents of the state. One of such projects is the e-mobility system, which he recently launched in partnership with Spiro Nigeria Limited. This project will provide 2,000 electric bikes to interested individuals at a subsidized rate. Now, members of the Amalgamated Commercial Tricycle and Motorcycle Owners, Repairers, Riders and Owners Association who applied for the bikes are beginning to receive their brand new electric motorbikes.
A leader takes people where they want to go. A great leader takes people where they don't necessarily want to go, but where they ought to be. These words perfectly capture the essence of Prince Dapo Abiodun, the governor of Ogun State, a leader who has been transforming lives, reshaping narratives, and bolstering the economy of Ogun State in southwest Nigeria. Governor Dapo Abiodun is a man with a meticulous approach who had a well-defined plan and a strategic vision for Ogun State long before he took office. His extensive experience in the business world, coupled with his calm and composed demeanor, has consistently helped him navigate the challenges that often hinder effective governance. Among the many critical sectors that Governor Dapo Abiodun is prioritizing, apart from infrastructure, is transportation. He is spearheading the introduction of a multi-modal system integrating 4 major modes of transport: land, air, water and rail into the existing framework to drive social and economic development across the state. Governor Abiodun has laid out short-term, medium-term and long-term goals for the state's transportation sector. Working alongside a team of experts from the United Kingdom, professionals from the State Ministry of Transport and professors from the Department of Transportation at Olabisi Onabanjo University. This comprehensive plan aims to position Ogun State as a leader in energy transition and carbon emission reduction.
That will further the socio-economic advancement and development of our state and improve the prosperity of the citizens of Ogun State. And indeed, before His Excellency established the ministry, he had engaged with the United Kingdom Foreign and Commonwealth Development Office in the UK and had entered into a partnership arrangement with them to assist the state in developing a transportation policy. And as soon as the ministry was established, we took up this particular assignment and then brought in the Olabisi Onabanjo University professors in transportation, and together with the ministry and the UK FCDO developed a transportation master plan for Ogun State. And that master plan speaks to the division of His Excellency for our state, and now gradually we are beginning to implement that master plan.
The Gateway Agro-Cargo International Airport in Ikberu, Remo, and CNG-powered buses currently serving Abeokuta metropolis and the border communities between Ogun and Lagos are key components of this ambitious policy document that are already operational.
We strategically and proactively formulated our Ogun State energy transition policy, and what you are witnessing today is the commencement of the implementation of that policy. We're doing that by deploying the use of our compressed natural gas fuel mass transit buses and our e-mobility for our motorcycles and tricycles.
The latest addition to this initiative is the introduction of electric motorcycles, recently launched by Governor Abiodun. These bikes, capable of covering 75 to 80 kilometers on a full charge, are set to reduce transportation costs, minimize carbon emissions, and help people save on fuel.
Through this launching of these electric bikes, tricycles, vehicles, and motorcycles, and the battery swap stations at specific points, we are not just introducing a new mode of transportation. We are pioneering a movement towards a cleaner, more efficient, and technologically advanced way of life.
Governor Abiodun is not just confident that these motorbikes will bring the much-needed relief to the people. He is certain that commercial motorcycle riders will be the biggest beneficiaries. With the project now progressing beyond the initial launch phase, members of the Amalgamated Commercial Motorcycle Owners and Riders, ACOMORAN, have been the first to show interest in acquiring these motorcycles, and they are now here to officially receive their new electric bikes. The union members expressed their gratitude to Governor Dapo Abiodun for this remarkable gesture and recognized his tireless efforts in improving the lives and livelihoods of the people.
I would like to extend our heartfelt appreciation to His Excellency, the Governor of Ogun State, Prince Dr. Dapo Abiodun, CON, Your Excellency. Your unwavering dedication to addressing these needs and hearing of these transportation unions and the general public has been truly commendable. Your visionary leadership and proactive measures have provided us with sustainable solutions that will undoubtedly improve the quality of life for our people.
The union members have even more reasons to be thankful, as Prince Dapo Abiodun has already approved the establishment of battery swap stations at the union offices across the state capital, with plans to expand further.
And this electric bike accordingly was brought through Spiro organization, and we were able to first and foremost put in 3 swap stations. Now each swap stations can take care of 50 bikes. That means for the 3 swap stations we have, we'll be able to take care of 150 bikes.
For the beneficiaries and new owners of the electric bikes, The support from the state government means they can now save on petrol, reduce the frequency of repairs, and ultimately improve their earnings.
I am so excited. I'm so glad. And it's a very good program given to the populace, especially in Ogun State here, by the executive governor of the state, Prince Abiodun.
The thing I'm understanding in this machine is a very, very durable about this our economy in this Nigerian Ogun State generally. You understand? If somebody can maintain this machine, they be pay all our beneficiaries. I'm sure every one of us like that for that, sir. So even say I thank the Ogun State Governor for this issue.
With these initiatives, Governor Dapo Abiodun is not only paving the way for a cleaner Ogun State, but he is also helping residents and commercial motorcycle riders save money, boost their income, and enhance their overall well-being.
So the next time you pick a commercial motorbike in Abeokuta, you can rest assured that you'll enjoy a smooth ride with very low energy consumption. Moving on, revenue generation is one area that Prince Dapo Abiodun's administration in Ogun State has prioritized since he assumed office. Today, Ogun State's annual revenue stands at around 150 billion naira, ranking the state third among those with the highest internally generated revenue in the country. However, this revenue is set to increase further with the ongoing construction of the Nigeria Customs Zonal Office and Training School near the Gateway Agro-Cargo International Airport.
Ogun State is the industrial capital of Nigeria, one of the fastest growing economies in the country and home to Africa's first international agro-cargo airport. Since the establishment of this state-of-the-art international airport, the facility has been attracting investors from far and wide, many eager to be part of Governor Abiodun's forward-thinking and visionary agenda for the Gateway State. Today, the Agro-Cargo International Airport hosts one of Africa's Development Bank's special agro-industrial processing zones, a barracks for the Nigerian Air Force, and an office for the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, NDLEA. Now, another government agency is set to join the list of those establishing offices in this aerotropolis. The Nigeria Customs Service has already commenced construction on what will be known as the Customs Village. The Controller General of the Nigeria Customs Service, Bashir Adeniyi, along with his team, is in Abeokuta, the Ogun State capital, for discussions with Governor Dapo Abiodun and his team on the modalities for fully activating the project. The Customs Village is envisioned as a one-stop hub for customs operations in the Customs Zonal Office for the Southwest, a custom officers' quarters, a customs barracks, state-of-the-art sporting facilities, and more.
I'm looking forward to the full implementation of this project that we have. It's a kind of a one-stop shop for everything that we will need to do in customs. So we do have our zonal headquarters there. We have this Federal Operations Unit, their main office. We have the warehouse. We have our barracks. We have hospitals. We have residential for all of our officers. And we are going to have a state-of-the-art sporting complex where we are going to be breeding customs athletes and, of course, athletes that we are going to be identifying from this part of the country.
For Governor Dapo Abiodun, the customs team has made the right choice in selecting Ogun State as the preferred location for this project. The state's central location, the airport's proximity to markets, and the readiness of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's government to revitalize Olokola gas project all make Ogun an ideal choice.
We are on the verge of beginning to construct the first truly international cargo airport in Nigeria, and that cargo airport will be situated in the first special agro-processing zone in Nigeria. And that location that we have chosen would be what Abuja is to the rest of the country. It will be like the center point of Ogun State, and from that location will be bound by Lagos-Ibadan Expressway on one part and Shagamu-Benin Expressway on another part. So it guarantees access from Lagos to that location will probably be an hour, and from that location we can export to the rest of the hinterland. And the fact that we're also about to build, commence the construction of our Olokola seaport, Ogun State dry port, and the fact that we are well aware that the Ashwaji administration would revisit the issue of the Olokola natural gas project, and all these reasons and more, and of course the fact that we remain in a very busy border with Benin Republic.
The two teams then depart for the site of the customs village, with Governor Dapo Abiodun and his deputy leading the delegation. At the site, the project manager conducts a tour of the property, providing both a physical and video presentation of the project.
270 officers, each one 54, 270. And an ongoing project in Nigeria today that to initiate a new one.
The Controller General of Customs acknowledges the contributions of President Bola Tinubu and Governor Dapo Abiodun in creating an enabling environment and securing the necessary funds to bring the project to life.
We are indeed very, very happy to be a part of what is considered as the future. Now, in terms of the timelines that we are talking about, we are no longer talking about the future in the future tense. We can say the future is here. And we would like the vision that we have to transform Ogun State into a big industrial space is already beginning to manifest.
For Governor Abiodun, President Bola Tinubu and the leadership of Customs Service deserve commendation for believing in Ogun State, not just as Nigeria's gateway, but as a land where opportunities flourish. He assures that his administration is committed to ensuring the successful completion of the project.
I want to assure you that whatever it is that we, or I as governor and we as a government by extension, whatever it is that is required of us to ensure that this project is expeditiously completed, expeditiously, successfully completed.
When legacy projects are considered after Governor Dapo Abiodun leaves office, the agro-cargo airport will stand out not just for its facilities or potential, but for the significant impact it has already had and will continue to have on the socio-economic development of Ogun State.
It's clear that Ogun State is growing by leaps and bounds. And just before we go, let's also tell you that Governor Dapo Abiodun remains committed to the construction of township roads across the state. As he promised, he continues to open up more communities and expand business opportunities. We recently visited the newly reconstructed Old Bank, Orita Meje Koka Junction, Oluomo Spur Road in the Ifo local government area. This road network had previously caused a lot of hardship for the people in the area. But today, the story has changed.
You would be spot on to say that the devotion, passion and commitment of Prince Dapo Abiodun, the governor of Ogun State, towards infrastructural development is simply unmatched. Since stepping into office, Governor Abiodun has transformed over 600 kilometers of road networks, spreading these developments evenly across all 20 local government areas of the state.
I beat my chest and said there is no local government in Ogun State today that does not have at least 1 or 2 roads that we have reconstructed in the last 5 years.
But despite what many would call an extraordinary achievement, Governor Abiodun isn't about to take his foot off the pedal. His focus remains sharp as he tackles the state's infrastructure deficit head-on. Recently, he broke ground on the ambitious 70-kilometer Abeokuta-Ifo-Ota road. With the sheer determination and drive Governor Abiodun brings to road construction, one might argue that if his predecessors had approached the task with the same vigor, Ogun State wouldn't have inherited the crumbling roadways he faced in 2019. But today, that story is changing. In communities across Ogun State, residents who had lost faith in governance are now regaining hope, thanks to durable roads that are built to last, all delivered by none other than Governor Dapo Abiodun. Take, for example, the residents along the Old Bank or Orita Meje Koka Junction Oluomo Spur Road. Before 2019, this stretch was in dire straits, neglected, untarred, and barely passable. During his campaign tour, Governor Abiodun saw the condition of this road and made a promise to fix it once in office.
Everyone will testify to the fact that we are a promise-keeping administration. In the course of our campaign, we promise our good people that we will not develop any part of this state at the expense of another one. We will continue and complete all ongoing projects that we inherited from our predecessors. And I believe that we have been doing just that.
Today, that promise has been fulfilled. The road has not only been reconstructed, but is now fully asphalted, serving as a crucial alternative route to a section of the Lagos-Abeokuta Expressway. The residents of the communities along this network are beyond grateful to Governor Dapo Abiodun. By delivering these roads, he hasn't just improved their daily commute, he has opened up their communities to economic growth, thanks to the surge in vehicular traffic they now enjoy.
Well, thanks to Governor Dapo Abiodun for his efforts, because seeing this road now, we can apply it from here to Vespa. So someone coming from Abeokuta may not pass through Lagos-Abeokuta Expressway, can maneuver and cross down and have his way around the corner. But thanks to him, he's now okay and very good.
Yeah, I must be frank with you. It's a fine road. There are no gallops, no damages, even with all the trucks that used to pass here. We have not seen anything bad on the road. It's well constructed with sewage and what have you. It's fine, it's fine.
The truth is undeniable. Governor Dapo Abiodun's words are backed by action. From agriculture to healthcare, youth and women empowerment to infrastructure, his impact is felt across the state, evident in physical development and echoed in countless testimonies.
And that's our show for today. Thank you so much for spending your time with us, and I hope you enjoyed every bit of it. Join us next time for another exciting package. Until then, I am Victoria Oniaye. Bye for now.